Hey everybody, what's up? It's your main man Dave from Gamer for Life, yet again with another Gamer for Life show. And in this week's show we've got a few more topics to touch upon, so let's get straight down to business. And up first, it's my Let's Play channel. Yes, if you haven't already noticed by now, I also run a separate channel to the Gamer for Life stuff, which is basically a Let's Play channel. And I know Rich is going to slate me now for saying basically again, a bit of an ongoing joke there. But yeah, once I hit 50 subscribers, I will be giving one lucky subscriber a chance to pick between Xbox points, PlayStation wallet, or a Steam code of up to maybe say £15-20, depending on the price when I get round to drawing the winner. So if you haven't already done it yet, get subscribing. I'm not far from the 50 yet, but please, every subscribe counts. And it's to give you a chance to win some free stuff, basically. All you got to do is click a couple of buttons and there you go, you're in. So yes, don't forget that it's in the bottom of the video in the description. Check it out. Right, first up, World of Warcraft fans, rejoice! I'm sure you're all excited that the World of Warcraft film will be starting filming next year, in 2014. The director is the guy who directed Source Code, Duncan Jones, and I really enjoyed Source Code. And there's other films that he's done. I can't remember off the top of my head, but Source Code did stand out pretty well with the main character, who is also the main character from Prince of Persia. So I really did enjoy it. And if it's anything as good as that, and you WoW fans out there who just love WoW anyway, hopefully it's going to turn out to be quite cool with all... I'm expecting loads of CGI kind of stuff with all your big pandas running around, as you can see on the screen. And I can just see it being an absolute blast. And as films have been progressing over the years with the new Star Trek films, and even more coming out for... Well, everyone's on about a Dead Space film coming, which would be absolutely brilliant to see. I can see this one, the World of Warcraft film, being quite impressive. So yes, we'll keep informed of that in future episodes if we find any more information about it. Right, up next, more next gen news. I'm sorry people, but we're gonna have to talk about some more next gen stuff. And up first, the Xbox One. Basically, what's happened recently, and I've said basically again, what's happened recently, news has been leaked out that you can't carry over your arcade games that you've got for your 360. So a big story came out a few days ago, basically saying keep your 360 as well as your Xbox One if you want to play your arcade games. There's a big in-depth, behind the scenes thing going on about how all this with the indie gaming developers coming out, and the people are just basically saying stick with your Xbox for your arcade titles, your indie titles, because you can't carry them over apparently. And I think that's going to be a bit of a disappointment, because I know a lot of people out there do love their arcade titles. I know loads of the Gamer for Life admins play them religiously, but I do think Minecraft's going to be moving straight over there. No problem with a port straight away. I can just see that happening. No issues there. But yes, so keep an eye out for any news about these, especially if you're an arcade indie game player on the 360. Keep an eye out for it, and I'd just recommend maybe keeping your 360 for future reference, just in case you need to get on there for your titles. Now, more next gen news. Before I show this picture, I'd just like to say I don't know if this is 100% real, right? But just before I went to record this video, I found this image online on Facebook, right? If it's well photoshopped, then fair point. Apparently it's been linked with a PlayStation page. This is apparently what the new PlayStation will look like. And all I've got to say is, what have you got to say now, people? Oh my god. What is that? What is that? Now, I know a lot of people are saying it's photoshopped, right? It could be. It could be photoshopped. Do not get me wrong. But if it's anything like that, anything at all like that, I'm sorry. You slated the one for looking. Let's just go back to the one for a second. At least it looks something more, they've put a little bit more effort than just blocks with a slot and 2 lights. Wow. That is just mind blown there, people. So I've just got to say, if that is how it looks like, you're going to call that ugly? Are you going to call that ugly? You should though, because a lot of people were slating how the Xbox One were like, oh, it's ugly, it's disgusting, blah blah blah. That, honest to God, looks like a cheap Freeview box, a cheap DVD player, in my personal opinion. But like I said before, does it really matter what it looks like? As long as it does its business, as long as it plays games, as long as you can watch your Netflix, your love film, your radio on there, as long as you can do all the stuff you want to do on it, who really gives a crap what it really looks like? I'm sure there'll be mods, I'm sure there'll be custom skins that you can put on it in the future. But seriously, if that is what it looks like, by E3 we'll know basically if it is right. But on the post I saw this on Facebook, everyone were like, this can't be fake, this is that, it's from this page. I'm not mentioning no names or anything, but my God, seriously, what is, I can't say much more about it because I'll just go into a mindless rant about how they both look. So seriously, look at them both in comparison. Yeah, they're a black box with a couple of like slots, lights, very simple, very sleek, modern and minimalistic. And yeah, so quit your whining, because if that's how the PS4's going to look like, and so be it. Right, what's next? Right, okay, I've got to give a massive shout out to censoredgaming.com. Their link is on the bottom of this video. They have been amazing. I basically recently just I shoutcasted in a League of Legends tournament that they allowed me to work on, and what a weekend. My hat goes off to the team. Dan, Gregor, the guys I work with, Raven, Adam, all the names there, Major Hawkeye, they're all there. They're a great team. Every tournament's getting bigger and better. And I had the absolute honour to shoutcast some great League of Legends action with a bunch of great guys. And after the first day of shoutcasting, I thought I was average. I had no real knowledge as such compared to half of these guys that were in this shoutcasting team as well as streamers and stuff. But on the end of the Saturday night, I did all the way up to the semi-finals. I thought, right, this is probably me done here, and I got called back to host the final, the grand final. So yet again, I've just got to say, massive shout out for the team. Thank you very much for that massive opportunity to host a final of a tournament, which was, it was unbelievable. A fantastic win there for Draft Gaming, and I've been called, they've given me the opportunity to come back in future tournaments, so you'll be seeing a lot of links, streams, so much more from Gamer for Life, supporting Censored Gaming. They're a great bunch of people, they're constantly growing, and I can't say much more about that other than just keep you out for it. We will keep you updated through the Game for Life show and on the Facebook page and Twitter about what's happening, and you'll be hearing me shoutcasting in future events, hopefully. So yeah, I think that's about it, rounding up for today's recording of the Game for Life show. I've got one more piece of news to drop in. But before I quickly go on to that, I would just like to say thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, let us know what you think, let us know if there's anything we should put in for the next week's episode. If you want a shout out, let us know. Just drop your name or drop a page name on the comments below, or send them into the Facebook page. But other than that, the last bit of information I've got to give you is Injustice God Amongst Us. I've let out that one of the next DLC characters that are coming to the game is Mortal Kombat's very own Scorpion. Wow, I really can't wait for this. I've always loved Mortal Kombat. Get over here, that kind of thing. This will just be epic. the trailer I've got for you here is a bit of talking from the directors who created the game and so on, showing a bit of the character design and a bit of footage with Scorpion in it. And I must say, wow, I cannot wait for it to land. Fantastic. So I'll stop waffling and I'll let you enjoy the video. So this is Gamer for Life. Peace out and see you very soon.
Peggy 16.
I'm Jim Lee. I'm co-publisher of DC Entertainment.
My name is Ed Boone. I am the creative director of NetherRealm Studios.
And we're here to talk about including one of my favorite characters, Scorpion, who I know you're very familiar with, into the DC universe via the Injustice game.
As we made the first Mortal Kombat game, we actually made a comic book to introduce the story. Just the idea of having Jim design one of our Mortal Kombat characters is just such a perfect full circle moment for us.
So I kind of envisioned a kind of a Scorpion skeletal kind of armor overlay on top of the character.
I love that design.
Oh,
you
thank
did.
you, thank you.
When we saw the design of Scorpion with the scorpion on his chest, you know, part of us was like, oh, why didn't we think of that? And then another part was just kind of like, what a fantastic way to just made him visually kind of fit into the big picture that much better.
Finish him!